Shalom and welcome to Mitzvah Torah. This year is entitled of Goren number 7. Who is a Gadol? So just to wrap up our little discussion, we said 4 criteria. This is not a scientific study. It's just my own understanding and my own criteria. 4 criteria, 4 points that we mentioned, minimally at least for Gadol. 1, a master of Torah, impeccable midos, allegiance to halacha, and yugim likarim. And then within that, you can have a wide range of very controversial topics, with very extreme positions from one gadol to another. And extreme positions do not mean that the person is not a Talmid Chacham, and he's not a tzaddik, he's not a gadol. It just means he might have extreme positions where the other people think he's wrong, but if he's connected with those 4 positions that we mentioned, I think we still certainly view him, could and should view him as a gadol. So we talked about the Lubavitch Rebbe, we spoke about Rav Goren, we spoke about the Satmar Rebbe, we spoke about Rav Shach, what about Rav Soloveitchik, a gadol who was not accepted by many. So yes, there were certain things he held by. Well, first of all, the fact that he moved from the Aguda world to the Mizrahi world, certainly the Aguda world for them, that was a big insult, and they rejected the fact that he did such a thing. Obviously, for me, I very much hold by his position and his positive attitude towards Medinat Yisrael. And even if I didn't, certainly would not look at that as putting him out of the pale in any way and take him away from being the status of a gadol. He started Maimonides in the early 1900s and 30s and 40s, which is a co-ed school, not a simple position at all. It's not clear till this day, as far as I know, was it a compromise and a temporary move to have co-education, because in Boston, the Roxbury, Dorchester in the 30s, there was no choice. And then he would have wanted to be changed, but he was still around in the 70s, 80s, and he didn't change it. So he goes, it's fine to have boys and girls in school together. It's a good question. Does he have any essay or a public speech about it? As far as I know, not. So then you'll have people saying different things. So it's not a simple position. But does not in any way chas v'shalom put him out of the fold. And I don't think anyone should look at him that way as a giant. And this was not a simple position. Big chiddush about women learning Gemara. He gave the first year in Stern to a woman. Big chiddush. Obviously, he held that the prohibition in the Gemara about women learning is not so clear, not so black and white. It maybe doesn't apply in all situations in the society where women are learning on a high level, academics. So that after they couldn't sure learn Gemara. It's a chiddush. Chas v'shalom, for anyone to think, in my opinion, that puts him out of the fold. And why you? Yeshiva University. To have a yeshiva together, university in one roof. Controversial position for many. But once again, he had a shita. This is what needs to be done in the 20th century and beyond. We're just continuing being a blacksmith and a farmer like your father was, which just those days were over. And there needed to be a shift according to Rav Soloveitchik. And one last example of a controversial gadol would be Rav LIchtenstien. Where it's certain similarities to the Rav. He started the yeshiva, where something was absolutely beautiful. Zot Torah Hesder. He held B'shita. This is the way it's supposed to be. A Ben Torah should be contributing to the army. And others argued, once again, well, because it's a controversial position for some, Chas to put him out of the category of a gadol. So if anyone would come to my office in Dachinom, they'll see Rav Avadia is there, Satmar Rebbe is there, Hasidic Rebbeim are there, Misnagdic Rebbeim are there, Rav LIchtenstien, Rav Kook, Rav Shlomo Zalman Auerbach, of course, is up there, Rav Amital. To me, my range of Gadolim is very, very broad. A person who is a Gadol in Torah and tzaddik and careful about halacha, and he observes Yibum Karam, and yet he has certain positions which seem a bit controversial to the observer. In no way, to me, does that take him out of the status of a gadol, and that's why I enjoy a very wide range of gadolim. Yetz Hashem, I think all of Klal Yisrael should try to have a broader range of gadolim, and maybe that could be a step further in the Geulah and help us overcome Sinat Chinam. Shalom.